My name is Joseph Burns, and reporting about the Discovery trip. We are on the banks of Cisco right now. We just took out from the Colorado River. Really good 3 days. The first day we took out and went on the river at Loma. We met our guides there and split up into our separate groups. I think we went about 7 miles before we ended up camping at Cottonwood campgrounds, which is about, like I said, 7 miles down the river. One thing we learned that day is that the Colorado River right now is moving at about 10,000 cubic feet per second, which is actually pretty fast if you think about it. And then, so the first day was kind of relaxing. It wasn't too long. We stopped and had lunch, and then we talked for a little bit at our campground. And then the second day we went 23 miles. We went through, and all the second day, which was Ruby Horse Canyons, was most of it, that big 23-mile stretch. We got to see some cryptobiotic soil, which is this soil full of life. It takes hundreds of years to develop, and it just kind of waits dormant almost for water, and which is really cool. One of our guides went over and took a water bottle and poured it on the soil, and in a matter of minutes it turned bright green, which is completely different from the rest of it because it's a dark kind of blackish gray color. That was really neat, and just seeing, and also we got to see some of the metamorphic rocks, some of the black rock, which is billions of years old, and it just makes you're looking at billions of years in one structure, and you just really, you think, wow, like my life at its fullest might be like 100 years or whatever, and how small that is in comparison is just amazing. And then the third day we took off and immediately kind of started going through the rapids, which was really neat. Learned a lot of teamwork there because you have to, instead of like you might think, kind of go away from the waves are going to hit you no matter what. So everybody in the whole boat just has to, move as one person and force all the weight into the wave and paddle when they tell us to paddle, and make sure we're moving as one person so the boat doesn't get turned or whatever. So we go through it down as one. That was a really cool experience, just having our instructor in the back giving us commands and us all moving together. And then that wasn't too long. It was only a few miles today, but the rapids was the main part. And then we got out here. My group was pretty safe going through the rapids. Not too much happened. I think a couple other boats turned up, but it was a pretty fun time. Learned a lot, got to know a lot more about each other, spending 3 days in the river without any showers or privacy, really. So it was a good time.
Guys, come on down here, please. We're going to lift the boat up on